Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I detailed a filthy Toyota Corolla. Starting on the outside, and this car clearly hasn't been washed in a very long time, as it is completely covered in dust and there's dirt all over, and the paint is even in really bad condition in certain areas. For example, the roof, where you guys can see that the clear coat is peeling off entirely. Besides the paint damage, there's just a lot of dirt all over the entire exterior, and the wheels are covered in brake dust and dirt. The owner said that this vehicle has just been sitting for quite a while now since the pandemic started, which definitely explains all of the dirt and dust. Moving on to the inside, and you guys can see that the layer of dust is on every single surface. I really tried to capture the amount of dirt, but it was a bit difficult to get it all on camera. There weren't any crazy stains or weird colored spills or anything, but all of the seats were slightly discolored from years of dirt, and the floor mats were filthy. The dashboard was what surprised me the most when I first got into the car, as it was covered with about a centimeter of dust. All of the door panels were super dirty, and my steamer was one of my most useful tools in this detail. Don't forget to stay all the way until the end of the video to see the awesome transformation that this car received. If you enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe, and as always, leave any feedback that you guys have for me down in the comment section below. Now I'll play the rest of the before shots and we'll get right into this detail. Getting started on the interior, and I'll take my vacuum around to all of the carpets, and I'll go around all the surfaces with my detail brush. Unfortunately, these carpets were super cheap, which made getting every little speck out pretty difficult. I used my drill brush to help me out with getting out as much as possible, but they definitely gave me a challenge. Now moving to the extraction stage, I'll start with the front seat to give it the most time to dry. I'm using my Chemical Guys Lightning Fast, a drill brush, and my Bissell to put all of the dirt out of the seats and restore them to their clean state. If you're interested in any of the products or tools that I'm using, I have them all listed down in the description below for you. Now to do the floor mats, and I'm pretty much using the same process as I did for the seats, except I'll just use my pressure washer to blast them clean instead of wasting the time sitting there extracting. I'm not really sure why my camera was going crazy through this, but the autofocus was being triggered by something. I think it was maybe the sun reflection off the water. I just recently bought this camera and I'm still learning all of the settings that I need to change and everything, so that's my apologies for this horrible clip. If you guys just want to skip through it, you can feel free to skip to 14 minutes exactly and just skip this part of the video entirely. To get these plastics clean, I'll just be using some of my APC, a detail brush, my steamer, and then mopping it all up with a microfiber towel to get these plastics looking nice again. Moving on to the exterior, and I'll start off by tackling these super filthy wheels. All I'm doing here is just going at them with some of my Turtle Wax wheel and tire cleaner and a variety of brushes with different stiffnesses to get these wheels looking nice and clean. Now for the paint, I'll start off with a really good rinse, and then I'll use my foam cannon and go around to all of the cracks and crevices with a detail brush before beginning to scrub with my wash mitt. After the car is all washed, I'll rinse everything off and dry the car with the Woolly Mammoth drying towel, which is a product that I would highly recommend as it works great and I can dry the entire car easily and safely. After the paint is completely clean, I'll decontaminate with a clay bar and some quick detailer. After that, I waxed the car with some Meguiar's wax, but I didn't realize until right after I finished my last panel that I completely forgot to film it, so that's my apologies. But if you guys are curious of my process, go ahead and hop on over to one of my other videos. Then the final step is to dress the tires and all of the interior plastics with Chemical Guy's VRP. After that, we get right into the before and after shots. I think that this car turned out really nice and I'm definitely proud of this detail. I apologize for some of these after shots being in the dark. The sun has been setting super early and I'm always just chasing the sunlight. Let me know what you guys thought of this detail, and if you have any suggestions for me, please drop them down below in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing or leaving a like. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.